not going to come to my friend and do that either. So whether it's something good or bad, even when it comes to sponsorships, if Google comes at me and they're like, hey, here's the Pt.II, I use the Pt.II when I vlog, so cool, I will promote this because it's something I would use, and y'all can catch me doing an ad on my channel for something that I wouldn't use. So
just like Pt.II promo?
I'm actually doing one next week, so you know, it's
hashtag ad.
Hashtag sponsored. So yeah, I try to keep it to where you guys are my internet friends, to where there's, again, very little barriers. So when you approach me on the street and you start talking about the Pixel, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I actually do use it. Granted, I do have an iPhone, but I also use my Pixel when I'm vlogging with these guys.
Do you have to say that?
No, that's actually, I'm throwing that in there for Pixel, so just...
It's a dope phone, especially like the night mode, the camera.
The camera quality is amazing. I don't know if you guys use Pt.II, but try it out.
Still have an iPhone, but like, able toys, and I still have my Pixel also.
Okay, I agree with all of you, and I agree that with Swoozie mostly because with great power comes great responsibility, and with great influence comes responsibility. So I also like to keep it genuine, so I wouldn't do something that I'm not a part of. So the charities I work with is like charity basketball games or like Make-A-Wish kids. I love those kids, and it's good to stay authentic and not get crazy.
Alright. Don't get crazy. Alright, so real quick, I'm just gonna go down. Besides YouTube, what is the biggest platform you communicate with your following on? Best engagement? And we'll start here with you, Ricky.
Twitter for sure. I'm on Twitter all the time. Probably a little too much, but like I said,
too much.
Yeah, like I said before, like I love to just talk to my followers about like TV shows I like and like new songs that come out. It's just fun. So definitely Twitter for me.
Twitter, as far as social media, Twitter, Facebook. Facebook is trying.
Facebook?
Facebook.
You know what? Here's the thing.
Never on Facebook.
Here's the thing. I know everybody, all the kids in here, like, damn, you old. But it's like, I probably shouldn't say this out in the open, but like, Facebook really wants to, like, we do streaming video.
They are good. You're really good about that.
They are trying to push this creators program now. I mean,
yeah.
Whether you want to call it like they're trying to be YouTube or whatever, but if you get into that and they push you, you actually, you gain some traction. My biggest platform right now, being that I'm really into video, is Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Twitch is the hard thing is that you're being bombarded now. If people think you're doing something cool, then there's everybody who wants you to come and do something for their platform.
Right.
So we got our own, we have our own platform, that we've created, that we do stuff on YouTube, and that's kind of working out well. And now you got this other thing, Twitch, that's telling you to come in and do something for them, and you don't want to give too much of yourself out there. But we just kind of found a balance lately with Twitch, and Twitch is really popping off for us right now. So I'm enjoying that a lot.
Good.
For us, we use Twitter and Instagram. I think it's equal, to be honest. Yeah, I think it might be equal. Maybe a little bit more on Instagram, but they're both very active on both of them. So, and kind of like what Ricky said, we just like to engage more with you guys on those social platforms. Yeah, I think Twitter's a bit more engaging than Instagram, just because you can tweet things and reply to people, versus on Instagram, you're just more posting pictures,
I love Twitter. Twitter is the hotness. You find out new music, new things to watch. I just love it.
I get my news from Twitter too. I keep up with the world because of Twitter, so I love it.
Yeah, you're popular and latest. You really find out what's going on quick.
Yeah.
My MySpace is popping right now.
Security.
Add me on there. And my AOL also is popping off.
They have no idea what you're talking about. I guarantee right now.
Instagram, that's the one I use aside from YouTube.
My emails AOL too. AOL. I always get made fun of. I made it 10 years ago, and I don't want to change my email. It's my main email. And everyone's always like, AOL. I'm like, yes, I'm one of the 10 people that use it. Leave me alone.
Mine got hacked too. I still use it though.
Mine too. Instagram.
Instagram, IG.
Nice and simple.
I gotta understand, Facebook was cool. We don't mean to down Facebook. Facebook was cool, because once.
No, I know it's not.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
I know this. Facebook was first created. You needed a college email to use it, and that was exclusive. You didn't have to worry about your parents checking in on you. They don't have a college.
When did Facebook stop being cool, T?
When my mom got on it, and she was like, "Oh, why you posting that?" Oh.
Everybody's answering. My mom got on Facebook.
I started arguing with like people who watch my content and they're trying to defend me like, Mom, they're strangers. Stop it. So right then and there, that's when it was over. So all right. So what's your like favorite part about your fans or your viewers or your subscribers?
Am I starting again?
Yeah, you can start. I'm sorry.
I've said this like 3 times already, but for me, it really is like just talking to them about things that I have interest in. Like, I'm just such a huge fan myself and stuff, like TV shows and movies and like singers and stuff. So I just really love to have people I can share interests with, because not all my friends like all the TV shows and stuff I like, but somebody out there on Twitter will, you know what I mean? So it's just fun to me. It's like having friends at your fingertips, and it's fun.
And I two-part this question with you. So I want to know what's your favorite thing about your fans? And also, have you ever found your fans or your supporters arguing in like a comment section? Like going back and forth, tit for tat?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that unfortunately happens a lot, especially on YouTube. Like, comment section on YouTube is pretty brutal, and I don't read it as much as like Twitter. Yeah, it depends what it's about. If it's like something that where I feel like I should step in and like intervene, I guess I would, but I don't know, I try to stay out of drama.
Yeah.
About me, you know.
I felt bad. I was talking kind of bad about our community and our fans. I was joking around. No, we have really a very strong fan base that, again, is very loyal, and it's kind of cool to hear how much they pay attention to what you say and what you do, and they can tell you things that you did years ago that you don't remember doing.
Right.
Yeah. And
I did do that.
Yeah, but it gets annoying too, because sometimes I'll deny something. They're like, "No, you said it," and they'll put up a video. And it's just, and it gets creepy sometimes. But what it really is just when they say that they feel like we're family, then we start to feel that way with it too. I mean, we're doing tours now. We're going to different cities. We're getting ready to go to Toronto in May, and it's if we have hundreds of people come out, we'll have to get kicked out because they would just not leave until we are gone, because everybody wants to talk and everybody wants to hang. But the cool part of that is that it's not just about us. It's nice when you're walking and you hear out the side and you listen to the side and you hear somebody say, "Oh, you're so and so online. We've talked, man," and then they connect with each other. So it really does have this familiar thing to it that just makes you, you walk by, it's kind of like your heart is warm. It's kind of like, oh, my children, So it's very nice to hear that, how strong they are with each other besides us.
Yeah.
I felt like that was an ad-lib. Yeah.
She looked at me like you respond. I think my favorite thing about our fans is how funny everybody is. Like, you guys are so funny. I think you make me more funny, and and it's like, I don't know, I'll tweet something and then you either call me out or diss me, and I'm like, oh, but then it's actually really funny. I don't know. I don't think we give enough credit to you guys, because you guys are actually hilarious and make funny memes. And
I agree with all that.
Yeah, I think you guys keep the world going round, basically, just because you're always on top of everything, and just, I don't know. And I read your guys' tweets, even if they're not even directed towards me. I creep through everybody, and it's just I stay updated with what you guys are doing. What's going on over there?
Behave.
Anyways, yeah, that's my favorite thing. Yeah, for me, I just really like hearing your guys' stories and how we've helped you, and then at the same time, I feel like you guys help us in so many ways. Your feedback, it helps encourage us to be better than we were yesterday. And so we've had so many people come up to us telling us their story about anxiety or getting through a hard time, and it's just really amazing that we can connect on that kind of level. What?
It's Alice. Just Alice being Alice. It's fine, Alice. It's fine.
Yeah. But we don't really ever get too much hate in our comments, which is really nice. And if we do, everyone kind of goes at that person.
Check something. Hey, hold on.
How can anybody hate you?
You're
so nice.
Thank you very much. I mean, you'd be surprised.
Yes. No, I love the whole, I was the kid who sat at lunch in high school in the bathroom by himself for months. So the fact that I'm on YouTube now and I feel like I have friends everywhere I go, wherever I go, the airport coming here to Orlando, this kid stopped me, he's like, oh my God, I love you, da 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 da. I'm like, oh, thanks for the love. We start talking, I'm like, where are you flying back to? He's like, Pakistan, we love you over there. Like, I have friends in Pakistan, so like when I land over there, I'm ready to go. So I love the fact that I can go from sitting in the bathroom during my lunch for months, by myself with 0 friends, to now a place to where no matter where I go, I feel like I'm loved. And that feeling is like, you can't really describe it, but when you feel it, it's just like no money and there's no monetary gain can really match that. So that part I love about it. As far as my internet friends that argue online, it's more so, I think people, the trolls is where I get them. And they clap at me as opposed to at each other. But I understand that trolls sometimes just want attention. And I watch for the trolls and it's like, okay, I'm going to ignore that troll. I'm going to respond to this troll. And oftentimes it's like, Swoozie, you suck, da 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 da. I'm like, sorry, or Swoozie, you're gay. I'm like, well, I'm not into dudes, but I like girls, but I'm sure you'll find a dude at some point for you. And then, you responded to me. So a lot of times people just want attention. So once you can realize that, they don't clap at each other, they clap at me, I respond, they love me, and everybody's happy. So that.
Nice. My favorite thing about fans is making you guys smile. I love seeing you guys smile. I don't know if you guys noticed. We probably didn't, but I'm not the best at focusing on things. So like in school I did really bad, or like I couldn't focus on getting better at things. I just adapted to my situation. So making you guys smile, I've adapted to that. So my characteristics and my mannerisms happen to make you smile, so that's my favorite thing to do. I love that I didn't have to work at that, it just happened, and it's my favorite thing to do.
Love you!
So I have one last question, and I'm going to open it up for y'all, and allow y'all to ask some questions. This is actually not on the sheet, but I wanted to ask you all how you feel about having such strong fan bases. People that are so loyal and want to see your content. How do you feel about taking a break now and then and not spreading yourself thin, giving yourself a little bit of self-love and stepping away? Do you feel like, are you afraid to step away? You feel like it's going to hurt your viewership? You're not with your fans to be upset, etc., etc. We're going to start down with you, Alex. This one. All right.
Sorry, you did that on purpose. How many panels have you moderated that I've been on?
Probably like, it's like 3.
And then how many times have I said, what was the question?
A lot, man.
Okay, this is the last time. What was the question?
Print you out. Oh my God!
the last time I got it.
Alright, you have a strong fan base, they're loyal, they want to see your content. How do you feel about taking a break and not spreading yourself thin and self-love?
I think it's very important, because self-care is very important.
Great answer.
Oh yeah.
My thing is I don't like to bang pots together or cymbals or hold a big sign. I'm taking a break, everybody. That's not me. When I get burnt out or feel burnt out or fatigued, I just disappear for 8 weeks.
8 weeks?
8 weeks. My record is 9.
You disappear after every upload, you disappear.
It takes a lot out of me, man. But I think too, it's important to condition your audience, because if you tell them every Wednesday and you post every Wednesday and then you disappear for 8 weeks, that could be bad. So it's important to kind of condition your audience, but at the same time, it's like they understand. I don't like to put myself on a schedule because then I'm forcing stuff out. If I say new video every Tuesday and Thursday, Monday comes along, I don't have any ideas. I gotta force something.
Mario Kart with no video ready.
That. So for me, I try to condition, or we can all create, it's all self-manifested. When we feel that stress, I have to upload. That's all in our own head. So for me, I try to create a space, and I recommend all my friends or anybody that's on the creator side to make a space to where if you're feeling burnt out, you can take that break. I don't ever feel that fatigue to where I love you even more. I don't know if you're talking to Alex or me, but I love you. Yeah, just create a space to where if you are feeling burnt out, you can do it without too many repercussions.
Yeah, so I feel like we've never taken a break from YouTube, but we have taken a break from making videos. And what we've done is we've just filmed ahead of time so we could give ourselves like a week or 2 weeks where we're not filming, we're either going on vacation or just relaxing. So that's how we get our breaks, and I think it's very important to have that time to yourself because it can get a little bit stressful posting every single week. And I mean, we only post once a week, every Tuesday, but it's, you know, like Swoozy said, there's been times where it's Monday, and we're like, what are we posting tomorrow? Luckily, now we have a system where we're very organized and we have videos like in the vault in case we don't have anything for that Tuesday. So you just have to plan out ahead to make sure you're not stressing out, and it's better for our mental health in the end because, you know, we don't want to hate making videos because we love making videos, but it becomes annoying when that's all you're working constantly, and you're not having time for yourself, you don't get to hang out with friends, and that's when it becomes really hard, and I don't think people realize how hard YouTube actually is. It's more than just uploading a video. You know, you can spend hours and hours editing a video, and then it may not even be a good one, so you have to re-edit it again, and I guess, yeah, people just don't realize. So for us, we've been planning ahead, so we have those weekends we get to relax and hang out with friends. So,
and it's two of you, so it's like a human cheat code.
Yeah. I guess you can get like so engulfed in working hard, making videos. It's a fun job, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's a job that you're doing, and you can get so caught up with all the analytics, all like everything that goes with it, which causes so much unnecessary stress. So it is so important to be very motivated and work hard, plan ahead, and just be organized, because without that we'd be crazy right now. Like absolutely crazy. We probably would not have a social life or anything because we just would work really hard. So yeah, keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's the irony, isn't it? Like talking about having a loyal fan base, and then you take a couple of days off and everybody's like, you suck, my dude.
Got it.
Unsubscribe. Yeah, you know,
you fell off.
Yeah, exactly. 24 hours.
Irrelevant. You're irrelevant, man.
Yeah, you know, I've been married for like 2.5 years and I haven't had a honeymoon yet. You know?
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's because we post every day, and it's kind of branded in a certain way where if we don't do a certain thing on that day, then all of a sudden we feel like we're losing momentum.
Right.
And at this point, you know, it's when you start to make this your livelihood, then sure, there's the fan base you don't want to let down, but let's be honest, you don't want to lose that money either. So, you know, I personally have not found that balance yet. I've never been good with that. You know, I've had problems before with addiction and all that. And now I'm addicted to my work, and I don't know how to get out of this cycle that I'm in right now. But I know that burnout is a problem for a lot of people. And fortunately, I have a team of people now, so I think I'll finally be able to take that vacation sometime soon.
Get it in, man. That's really important.
Yeah, it is, man. It is. I'm about to get divorced, you know. So, but yeah, that's the hard part. It really is. You know that it not only interrupts everything that you built, but it interrupts the monetary side of what you do, your business. Right. So yeah.
I agree with everything they said, but going back to I used to upload every Sunday for like 6 years, and I didn't miss a single one. And it got to the point where literally every Saturday night I would be like, what am I going to make tomorrow? And so I started finding myself like forcing out quick, bad videos that I wasn't proud of. And then if they did bad, I hated it even more. I just hated the video, it did bad, so what was the point, you know? So about a year ago, I got to the point where I just decided to not have such a strict schedule. A lot better for my mental health, like way better. I was having a rough year, like in 2017, with like that kind of bad cycle of like every Saturday would roll around and I'd be like, what am I gonna do? So I think it's very important to take time for yourself. There is the pressure of, you know, staying active to, I guess, like not fall off or whatever, but mental health is really important and it trumps all like pressure to do that, so. Yeah.
I want everybody to understand, like, definitely what everyone just said. Everyone up here is an entrepreneur, and that's awesome. But at the same time, if anyone up here fails, we have no one to point the finger at. It's our fault. Right, yeah. And that's a lot of pressure, day in and day out. Everyone's working from home. You're comfortable at home. You can relax.